Bye bye room. Bye bye.
Where the four winds meet.
I decided to accompany my roommate to office so that I can think what I wanted to do. The way there had a lot of big brands, I think it's supposed to be a rich treat.
Shows its dazzling blue. If you ain't coming, I hear the road alone.
I finally decided that I was going to visit the Chinese Garden of Friendship, which was 20 minutes away, which also means I would have wasted more time getting there. I needed to do that. It was really fun walking around, looking at things, the vibe being so different from Melbourne, yet there was a similarity there. Wondering where I would actually like to live if given a choice. I was really excited because I, as a person, don't go anywhere, and I mean anywhere. I lived in another city than my birthplace for like a year and a half, and I didn't explore it for even a bit. I mean, I was the perfect isolating person because I didn't go anywhere, not even to buy groceries. So, me exploring a place, going to a place in a new city, in a completely new country, because at this point I had been in Australia for just 1 month, was exceptional, exceptionally scary, but also exhilarating. I was so excited looking at everything and also following a map because I am directionally challenged. I cannot remember ways, I cannot follow a map. And here I was following a map for 20 minutes. Like, I get lost in my own university in a quadrangle.
Wasn't supposed to cross.
I can't find a way out. I get lost in washrooms if they are the round kind. And again, here I was. I only took one misstep, which was me crossing the road when I wasn't supposed to. But in my defense, there were a lot of paths, so I couldn't decide where to go. After I had crossed, the map said, "Oh, you are wrong, just go there." And then I didn't understand where to go, but then a man was walking there, so I just followed him. When we were under the bridge, it was dark, so I felt a little scared, but I was the stalker sort of here. I kept a healthy distance so as not to spook him. Like, sorry, I'm going to stay away, but at least I found the way.
Supposed to be going there, but I can see a winter festival.
I was almost there when I saw a winter festival going on. I didn't know there was something like that happening. I went there and I think it hadn't started then. So I googled and it was supposed to start at 5 p.m. and it was 12:30 p.m.
Going back. Winter festival, but it's not now, it's in the evening. So we are going back to our route to go to Chinese Friendship Garden. I think that was the only thing that caught my attention, and it's also cheap. It's $8 per person, but with student discount, it's $4. So I'll go there.
The entry was a little confusing because the Google Maps was confused as to where to go. It took me a hot minute to figure out where the entry was.
I'm so excited.
And obviously, as soon as I was about to enter the gate, I realized that my storage was full and I was going to record because this was the first time I was going somewhere alone. So I had to sit there and keep transferring data. And finally, I went in. So there was a tour going on which was supposed to start at 12. They also had a fish feeding program at 11:30. I reached around 12:30, so I missed both of them.
I saw him and got scared.
I was walking on my own when I saw a tour guide explaining things, and I had to take a minute, take a walk, that it was okay to ask her if I could join the group. Then finally, I just went there and stood there while she was talking. When she was done, I asked her if this was the tour thing, and she said yes and asked if I wanted to join. I was like, thank God, and I joined. It was just a family touring, and the tour guide had her assistant, so I was just the odd person out, maybe making the trip awkward, who knows. It was a short tour. She showed us a few places, told us about the spirituality aspect, the history of it, how it would have been done in China, about the structures, about the fish, about everything.
Right? And yet, if you've ever been to Cumnock or anywhere in rural New South Wales, you'll know it's a very dry and arid place. It's on the doorstep of this going left here. Do you remember what it's called, Pavilion? Yeah, it's called the Rising Bit. Rising Bit. They missed one letter. It makes a big difference. It's an extra N. It's supposed to be Rin. Okay, so welcome to the fhrUZ. This is a traditional Chinese structure. You'll often see all the bad spirits to hang on to. Alright, so most of the pavilions have a curve.
And then we were left to explore on our own. I took some pictures, took some videos, explored, felt serene, felt really proud of myself for coming here alone and also for following a map. It was a success.
me all grown up exploring a new city, let alone city, a new country on my own. Albeit one place, but still that counts. I mean, I followed a map till now. Hi there, lizard. Hello. So pretty.
Too many days in the darkness without a glimpse of the light. Running tired and broken and scared, but I swear I'll never give up the fight. I see you broken and beat, head pulled down over your eyes. Every part of you wants to surrender, darling, you were meant to survive. With every star, we are born again. Open your heart, spend less time in your head. With every star, we are born again. Open your heart.
I decided to go eat something. But I couldn't decide what to order, and also the family was here as well, so I didn't want to come across as a stalker, so I just sat somewhere else, because even when I was exploring, I would go somewhere and one of the guys from the family would be there. So we would make eye contact and it would be awkward, so I would just leave. So that happened quite a few times. I just ordered a dessert and champagne and sat there admiring everything. It was so peaceful. I sat next to the pond.
Yes, it's trying to click a picture.
When the four winds meet, I'll be waiting for you. I wait till morning shows its dazzling blue. If you ain't coming, I hear the road alone. The colors are spraying, making the show. Butterflies in my heart, it's time to let them go. They don't belong here anymore. After all this lonesome traveling, tell me happen to be back home.
And then it started raining, which made it even more magical, and I just didn't want to leave, but I had to, because it was closing time and also I had to meet my roommate. I wish my roommate was half an hour early, because this place was amazing.
Some traveling, tell me happen to be back home. But it just leaves me thinking all the places I'd like to roam. If you ain't coming, I hit the road alone. I hit the road alone.
I then went out to hunt for Starbucks, because it's like safe space everywhere. It's the same thing, so it's familiar, so it's like safety and familiarity. I then went ahead, couldn't find it because the map showed me the wrong way. Map told me to take a right. I went right, then another right, and I came out onto a highway like road where everything was closed. So I came back to the most familiar point, and then looked around, and I saw a building that looked like a picture on the Google reviews for that Starbucks. So I went there, and lo and behold, it was on the left side of that lane, and I finally found it. I sat there and waited for my roommate. After my roommate arrived, we went to the winter festival because our flight was late. So we had more time. We were supposed to be there for like 15 minutes, but because our flight was late, we could spend another 15 minutes there.
Let's put this up. Freeze! Everybody clap your hands.
मी बोलते की फेसवर कलर येत आहे का?
So we walked around and then I got a cotton candy, but we had to leave. So I left half of my cotton candy. Finally, we booked a cab, but the cab was really far away. So we had to rush. We ran there and the person kept telling us that I'm here, I'm here, come there. We kept going there. We kept walking to and fro from the main point and we spent, I think, more than half an hour waiting for this person. And then this person cancels the ride. Then we booked another ride and turns out this driver was exactly at the place where we were to begin with. But because he had to come to our new location, it took him another 15-20 minutes and we were late.
Next from that spot to something because of the traffic.
The self check-in counter was closed. We had to go to the counter and be like, please let us in. Then the person there called somewhere, asked them if she can do that. Finally, we were given that. We checked in our luggage, rushed, and guess what happened? Guess. After we reached our gate, I was really tired. I was about to puke because we ran so much. I couldn't hold it. So my roommate gave me a water bottle, and that was when realized that the office laptop was nowhere to be found. Basically, the office laptop got left in the security check. I was packing my stuff and I also helped my roommate, but I didn't know that that particular laptop in a different compartment in a different box was ours as well. We ran there, asked everyone checked, and finally we found it. My roommate took out passport to verify name with the login name on the laptop, but the main person there was Indian and he went like, Jao, it's okay. Leave, it's fine. And we took the laptop and rushed. As soon as we reached there, the boarding started. Finally, that was all done. But we also didn't book our seats earlier. So we did our web check-in really late, which meant all of the seats were gone and we got 2 middle seats. So when we entered, I sat in between 2 women. So I had space. And my roommate basically got squashed by a man in the ribcage and a woman on another side who kept talking about her family. So I had a better deal, honestly.